Welcome to digitalconstructive.com, and in this video we're going to be taking a quick look at what you can do with a D-6 license. Now, in the state of California, a concrete related services contractor installs reusable steel concrete form sections or interlocking precast pavers, performs post-tensioning work, concrete sawing, breaking, curing, floor hardening treatment, coloring concrete, concrete restoration, coring work, or operates a concrete pumping service. Also includes the application of gunite, but does not include the installation of reinforcing steel. Now, the D6 classification falls under the C-61 limited specialty umbrella. I'm not going to go through all these points, but there are two that are highly relevant and very important. An applicant classified and licensed in the classification limited specialty shall confine activities as a contractor to that field or fields and scope of operations set forth in the application and accepted by the registrar, or to that permitted by Section 831. And the next, a specialty contractor other than a C-61 contractor may perform work within the field and scope of the operations of classification C-61, provided the work is consistent with established usage and procedure in the construction industry and is related to the specialty contractor's classification. So it's really important that you make sure that the type of work you plan on doing is clearly in alignment with the classification that you're going for. So you always want to make sure that you're clear about the type of work you're going to be doing and materials that you're going to be using when you apply to the CSLB so that you don't run into any issues. So the most common service offered under this classification, the most common type of work that's being done by the D6 contractor is a concrete pumping service. And essentially, this is your standard pumping service for walkways, driveways, foundations, stairs and steps, essentially operating boom pumps, transporting freshly mixed concrete to a job location, cleanup. It's a subcontracted service. Standard concrete pumping service. It's the most common thing that contractors who hold this classification are doing. And then next you have concrete cutting and coring, curb cutting for driveway installations, asphalt sawing, coring, breaking, removal, related water, slurry, and dust control services, hand and chain sawing, void location and inspection in some cases. And this is the second most common service offered by contractors who hold the D6 license. And then lastly, you've got concrete polishing, finishing, and paving stone, preparation. This is staining, cleaning, resurfacing, concrete slab, polishing, coloring. There's a variety of different contexts that this service may be offered or required, but this is one of the most common as well. Now, with the D6, you could do all of these services or just simply specialize in one of them, but they all essentially fall under this classification. Now, in the state of California, you can hold multiple contractor licenses. The most common pairings for the D6 contractor is the C8 concrete contractor, which is your general concrete license, which we speak more about in another video. You've got the general B building license, and then the C27 landscaping license. Now, in order to hold multiple contractor license classifications, you've got to have experience in those trades. However, we've got more information about holding multiple contractor license classifications on our website. Definitely suggest you check that out. Now, in order to get the D6 license, you've got to pass an exam. It's going to be 115 questions, multiple choice. It'll be closed book. It'll be 3 hours to complete. It'll be taken via computer at a proctored testing facility that's going to be assigned to you based on your zip code. Now, the information that you're going to need to know for this exam is quite varying. Company organization, various licensing requirements, cash management, bidding and cost control, the different business structures, mechanics liens, insurance types, labor laws. There's a lot of information that you're going to need to know. You definitely want to make sure you're prepared. We cover everything you need to know in the course that you can find below the video. Now, you need to be familiar with your basic arithmetic, be familiar with units of measurement, calculating square footage, and be prepared to answer questions that may or may not include percentages and decimals. Now, we cover everything you need to know in a clear and easy to understand way with tons of examples and diagrams, essentially a full summary of everything you need to know for the test. You'd get physical study guides or ebooks. We've got online videos with audio reviews, tons of online practice exams, a full math course, and then of course, application preparation and review to ensure that your application is filled out correctly. And we're here to support you throughout the entire process. So you get full customer support anytime you've got a question. We're here to assist you. Now, we've got a separate video that goes deeper into the requirements for the D6 license. I strongly suggest that you check that out. Below the video, we've got links to the most updated fees, as well as the applications and our full course. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Like and subscribe to the channel if you felt that this information was helpful for you. Again, this is digitalconstructive.com, and thanks again for watching.